Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's really my honor to have been accepted to speak at this World Class Day conference. I'm Yuyan Deng from China University of Petroleum. Today, my topic is Chinese Guanxi and Western social networking, negotiating the cultural collisions. Although establishing interpersonal relationships is a universal phenomenon, the way how it is maintained and the extent to which it influences the everyday outcome are subject to cultural variation. So, the content of my presentation is about three W's, which are what are interpersonal relationships, what are the influencing factors, and what are the differences between Chinese Guanxi and Western social networking. I believe everyone have their own understanding about interpersonal relationships, and here I got a definition from the Wikipedia website, and you can have a look. These four factors are closely related with each other directly or indirectly. Natural environment gives birth to different patterns of culture as well as different types of society, and the psychology of people in the society is the output of the corresponding culture. So, when we talk about Chinese values, we cannot avoid a famous person, Confucius, whose theories have unprecedented influence on Chinese culture. And the first significant feature of Chinese Guanxi is it's based on collectivism. Sentences from the Analects of Confucius highlight the importance of collectivism, such as favorable weather is less important than advantageous terrain, and advantageous terrain is less important than unity among the people. And the second feature of Chinese Guanxi is reciprocity. And here, 人 also interpreted as humanness, is a concept from the Analects of Confucius too. It tells us to be warm and benevolent to others and love and respect them. Confucius told us, within the forces, all men are brothers and sisters. Under the influence of Ren, Chinese people learned to be kind with others and offer help when needed. Now, Guanxi means the mutual obligations, or call it reciprocity, forged by families, relatives, colleagues, etc. Sometimes it involves people you get to know via these contacts. Oftentimes, the mutual obligations are not equivalent, meaning a small favor from others deserves a big return. And the third one is 礼, also a concept from the Analects of Confucius. 礼 constitutes the hierarchical structure of social life. The relationships are those between parents and children, superior and inferior, husband and wife, etc. In the modern day, where the feudalist hierarchical social structure is largely outdated, Chinese Guanxi continues to survive in new forms. Lots of Chinese people's traits can be related with Li, including obedience to authority, being filial to one's parents, and worship of one's ancestors, etc. And when we talk about the cultural influences on Western social networking, I will start with the main religion, Christianity, which upholds individualism. The beginning of the Bible depicts the first 7 days of God's creating the world by his own. He pays attention to the individual, and what he advocates greatly is the power of the individual and for the benefits of individual, rather than the interest of collectivity. Also, different from Chinese hierarchical relationship, God believes that all men are equal, and therefore what is advocated is not the obligations and responsibilities of each member of the society, but humanitarianism and human rights. Western interpersonal relationship was also influenced by its own cultural heritage of the social exchange theory, born during the Enlightenment era. The theory advocates that human relations are constructed subject cost and benefit analysis. In contrast to the Chinese reciprocity, Western social networks emphasize exchanges of favors based on equivalent values. So, as the slides represent, these are the main differences and the contrasts between Chinese Guanxi and Western social networking. And this is almost the end of my presentation. Hope it will help you get a further understanding of Chinese Guanxi and avoid cultural collisions in the intercultural communication. Thank you.